諦めない心君とならば頑張れる無駄なことはないよ上を向いて笑おう一度きりの時だからやめる時も健やかなる時も直人様
Legend tells that when the Earth was destroyed, the great clockmaker Y made a replacement from cogs and gears. Naoto Miura is a young boy who aspires to be a great clockmaker. However, despite his unique talent, sensitive hearing that can immediately understand clockwork mechanics from noise alone, he has made little progress. But this changes when a coffin falls from the sky into his apartment, revealing Ryusu, a female automaton forged by Y himself. News of Ryusu's arrival brings Mary Belle Breguet, the gifted heir of a distinguished line of clockmakers, and her cyborg bodyguard Danny alter into Naoto's life as well. When she and Naoto both become embroiled in an action-packed battle for their lives, they discover an uncomfortable truth.
Number 9.
あなたは助けてと求めました。
ありがとう。
私はレイシアです。
僕は遠藤新人。
With great advances in technology, mankind has created IS, human-like robots that act as public and personal servants for society. Unlike many others, this kind-hearted high school student, Arato Endo, treats his IS as equals, but his financial situation keeps him from ever owning one. However, his normal life is shattered when an ordinary run to the local grocery store goes horribly awry. Viciously assaulted by a hacky EA, Arato is on the verge of death, but luckily, he is saved by an abnormal EA carrying a weaponized coffin. Her name is Lacia, one of 5 highly advanced EAs that recently escaped the clutches of the mysterious Mainframe Corporation.
Number 8.
Iwaki Tomonori is an average 15-year-old boy who likes older women. He happens to have a crush on his teacher, but soon thereafter learns that she has become engaged. He heads home broken-hearted, only to find a 12-year-old girl named Rizel at his home, who he learns the Japanese government has married him to against his will. Furthermore, he learns Rizel is no ordinary girl. She's a biomechanically engineered human, and her creators promise to waive multiple bills of Iwaki's parents in exchange to be allowed to stay at their house, and thus Iwaki's life with Rizel begins.
Number 7.
でも本当に可愛いな。スベスベだしあったかいし、この耳がなきゃ普通の女の子だよな。
When computers start to look like humans, can love remain the same? Hideki Motosuwa is a young country boy who is studying hard to get into college. Coming from a poor background, he can barely afford the expenses, let alone the newest fad, Persocoms, personal computers that look exactly like human beings. One evening while walking home, he finds an abandoned Persocom. After taking her home and managing to activate her, she seems to be defective, as she can only say one word, Chi, which eventually becomes her name. Unlike other Persacoms, however, she cannot download information onto her hard drive, so Hideki decides to teach her about the world the old-fashioned way, while studying for his college entrance exam at the same time.
花になりたいのですどんな時もずっと
Number 6.
Kurumi is a beautiful young woman whose beloved boyfriend, Hall, died in a sudden airplane accident. Left heartbroken and gloomy, she isolates herself in a small house. But this soon comes to change when her grandfather requests the help of a humanoid robot named Q01. Taking on the appearance of Hall, Q01 is sent to Kurumi's house in order to save her from her state of despair. As Hall returns day after day and increasing his efforts, Kurumi, despite her initial reluctance, slowly begins to open up to him and break free from her depression. But there is more to Hall than meets the eye, and these two will soon learn an unexpected truth about this relationship between a human and an android.
Number 5.
今日ね、そう思えることがあったの。
聞かせてくれないか。
主人公はある男の子。だから今日のお話はね。
In future Japan, in a time when android housekeepers have become commonplace, society strictly abides by the 3 laws of robotics, which all androids must follow. Under the influence of the Robotic Ethics Committee, androids are treated the same way as lesser technology, such as household appliances. However, a minority with an adoration for androids exists, categorized as androidpholics, and are shunned by the general public. Rikuo Sakisako was raised to accept society's percept about androids, and is perfectly aware that they are not human. That is, until the day he discovers a strange message buried within the activity logs of his household android, Sammy. This leads him to Eve no Jikan, a cafe with only one rule that its patrons must adhere to: there must be no distinction made between humans and androids.
花になりたいのですどんな時もずっと
Number 4.
しゅうちゃんでいいって。お前俺の彼女だべや。試験勉強一緒にするべなっちせ。
Chise is an ordinary schoolgirl, small, frail, and not particularly intelligent. Her greatest joy is her budding romance with her classmate and childhood friend Shuji. They both live in a small military town in Hokkaido where high schoolers have few concerns other than who is dating whom and complaining about the steep climb up Hell Hill every day before school. One day, Shuji and his friends make a trip to Sapporo to buy gifts for their girlfriends. A massive air raid on Sapporo that kills thousands, including one of Shuji's friends, and signals the beginning of a war. Fleeing from the carnage, Shuji spots Chise, though now she has steel wings and a massive gun where her right arm should be. Against her will, she has been transformed into the ultimate cyborg weapon, capable of leveling entire cities.
そうだか。
眠れぬ夜が続きそうですね。
いや、俺は眠るからな。妙な真似したら追い出すぞ。
The Walpurgis Royal Academy of Machinard was founded alongside the development of Machinard, machine magic capable of giving life and intelligence to mechanical dolls, subsequently called as automaton. Its aim? Train skilled puppeteers to control the automatons, as militaries across the globe have begun incorporating Machinard into their armies. After miserably failing the Academy's entrance exam, Raishin Akabane and his humanoid automaton, Yaya, must defeat one of the top 100 students to earn the right to take part in the evening party, a fight for supremacy between puppeteers using their automatons. The last one standing is bestowed the title of Wise Man, and granted access to the powerful forbidden arts.
Number
'Vesper is a secret agency fighting an army of alien invaders by using the super powerful battle androids. Mahoro is Vesper's most powerful battle android and has won many battles, but she has little operating time left and soon will cease to function. However, if she lays down her arms and conserves her remaining power, the time she has left can be prolonged to just over a year. Mahoro is given an opportunity to live the remaining time she has as a normal human. She chooses to live as a maid for Suguru, a phenomenally messy middle school student who lives by himself after his family passed away.
Number 1.
巡り合いますように。
18-year-old Tsukasa Mizugaki has failed his college entrance exams, but after pulling some strings, he manages to land a job at the Sion Artificial Intelligence Corporation. Cyborg is responsible for the creation of Giftias, highly advanced androids which are almost indiscernible from normal humans. However, unlike humans, Giftias have a maximum lifespan of 18,920 hours, or around 9 years and 4 months. Terminal Service 1, the station Tsukasa was assigned to, is responsible for collecting Giftias that have met their expiration date before they lose their memories and become hostile. Promptly after joining Terminal Service 1, Tsukasa is partnered with a beautiful Giftia named Ayla. She is a Terminal Service veteran and considered the best Giftia in retrievals, contrary to her petite figure and placid nature.